Hello, and welcome to my island.
That works for me. Hello everybody, and welcome to CrazyCraft 116. We're playing Minecraft 116 on the CrazyCraft server. And it's me, the Scryptar, with my golden pants. And Scott, without golden pants.
Hello!
And as you can see, we found a mushroom island immediately. This is our spawn location. Seed will be in the video description, as it should be, right? Mm-hmm.
Yep. Uh-huh.
And yeah, we're here. So I guess time to look around a little bit. This is dangerous up here. How do I get back down?
Here, let me help you.
Without, yeah, we tried that 2 seconds ago. Right, so this is spawn area. If you look at F3, we're at -74, 250. And as you can see up there, it says a fabric server. So we're actually using the fabric launcher to run this vanilla 116 server. Why are we doing that? Well, it's pretty easy. We're waiting for the lithium mod to update to 116, which is a huge performance increase for the server without you having to pay more for a better server. That's pretty good. We are all for that. I'm also using some client-side mods. You know, I'm a modded guy. This is my very first vanilla series ever. And some of the stuff I just don't want to miss. It's not like it helps. Everything I do you can get in F3, like light level, for example. This is light level 15 sky, right? I can press F7 and I get the well-known yellow axis. Yeah, that's one of those. I can show you. There's 5 mods loaded here. There's not much in there. This one disables the tutorial hints. That's all it really does. Light overlay just showed you. Minecraft base game. That's actually a mod. Interesting. The mod menu is what we're looking at. Roughly enough items. It's the same as just enough items or not enough items. You know that one. And the shulker box tooltip. You might have seen that on the Hermitcraft server. The data pack for that doesn't work anymore on 116. And since it's not yet upgraded to 116, I'm just using the client-side mod that does the same thing. Other than that, a couple resource pack, data pack things we're using. Let's have a look at the server actually. Data pack list. There you go. That's the same as on the Hermitcraft server. It's exactly the same right now. Don't know if we're going to deviate in the future, but for now, yeah, we're going to use those. And Dark UI. I think that's it. That's really it. There's your roughly enough items. It doesn't do anything. You can't cheat with it or anything. I mean, you can't cheat in blocks. It's just, it gives you the recipe if there actually is one. And that's all it does. I don't have any recipes right now. We should fix that. Let's give me a block here. Oh, look at that. There's gold. Alright, so now I have only 4 mods because I had to disable the I'm very smart thing because it wasn't very smart. It actually directly crashed after picking up that one block because that would have unlocked the recipe and that kind of collided and the game crashed. Lovely. Let's see if that continues like this. But anyway, we're back. It seems to be working now. One player sleep is definitely working. Our data packs are working. That is lovely. And we have a lovely freaking mushroom island here. So I think what we're going to do here, since there's no hostile mob spawns other than from spawners, no natural spawns anyway, we're going to use this as a little bit of a starter area and probably expand it later to sort of a shopping district or something like that. But for now, I think we're going to go around. We need materials, right? We should start with wood and all that, and mushrooms kind of really don't cut it.
Yum.
I saw that diamond pick there.
What diamond pick?
Mm-hmm. See, you set up the server, then you go for 2 hours, come back, and everybody has like elytras and things. All right.
Hey, I haven't been to the end yet.
Yeah, not yet. And that's only because you would have to fight the dragon.
I planted all that, by the way.
I thought so. It wasn't here before. See, I'm even helping you out. Look at me. Planting more.
We're gonna need it.
Eventually. For
Need
sure.
it for the books.
For
yeah,
sure.
for the books.
For the books and for sure. Now I have 3 left over that I don't need. There. Out of my inventory. Alright, so over here we seem to have a little bit of a desert. That's interesting. Those blocks shouldn't hang like that. See? Oh wow, this goes down.
Oh yeah. That's a big drop.
I didn't even see that. I'm standing here like, it's fine. It's all good. I shouldn't do that. Okay.
No, that's not a good idea.
Let's grab some wood. It's gonna take a second or two. No, we don't have main miner installed. This is vanilla. We're doing quality of life, and that would kind of be quality of life, but we're not doing cheating the game by not doing vanilla stuff. Alright, so yeah, I did get the first recipes unlocked. That did work. Okay, that definitely works. That's lovely. Don't need any of that. Let's take some of these. 4 recipes. See, I wanted to avoid that because that's just annoying. Yeah,
What?
All the recipes and such.
Eh,
And tutorial, press WASD, and yeah. Well, what can you do?
you only got to go through it once.
That's true. Since there was all the stone away, can I get down there without dying?
Maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you're in the Stone Age.
I am. Oh, this auto jump. Where options? Controls, auto jump. Oh, I never know if I hate it or love it. It's kind of a mixed thing. If you have to go up from a branch mine, like from Y10 to Y200, then yeah, it's nice to have it. Other than that, it's not. So, it's a bit of a thing. Also not sure if I'm a fan of the dark UI, but for now, I'm gonna leave it like that. It's kind of cool. Hey, look, I know vanilla recipes. I made an X. Look at me. Let's get all of that out of my hotbar. That's pretty annoying to have that in there. I'm also missing the whole middle click to sort your inventory and all that. That is one of the client-side mods I could have if it was updated, which it isn't. So I'm gonna look into that and see if I want that or not. Probably will want that at some point. For now, let's get just all the logs. That's a good thing to do. Mine! First mob, first creeper! Done it! How did he spawn it? Oh, you placed the torches after you found him, right? Oh, hello!
Yep. More?
No. Everything's fine. I'm running away for no reason.
Oh, Skelly.
Yeah, those guys. Kill them with fire! Or sand, in that case. You're standing there very precariously. Let me fix that.
I'm fine.
Yeah.
Just a few arrows.
You were under a floating sand block construct thing.
Ah.
I mean, look at all of these sand blocks here.
Oh, you know, it would probably be a good idea if I put my armor back on. Oh.
Well, since you already have one, yeah, you could. Totally a thing. There's a pretty sizable cave over here, it seems.
Yep.
Well, not that sizable. We can definitely get some stone from that and all the things. Where's the stuff? Over there. We have the basic crafting stations over there. The furnace is set up. We have a tool chest and all that. So that's looking quite okay. And then over here, we've measured out a 23 by 23 wide area with a 7 by 7 right here in the middle and laid that all out. This is going to be a combined quadruple farm, if you will. We're going to use some villagers and we're going to do some regular crop farms. There's probably going to be potato here and carrots over here and then probably wheat over here. So this is a 7 by 7 with a water source in the middle, which I haven't put there yet, but it's going to be. There's a little living quarter over here, which we're going to turn into an iron farm. Very cheap, very simple iron farm that uses this 7 by 7 and this 7 by 7 square. And I'm going to show you how that works. Don't worry about it. But for now, we need more stuff. We do need some iron. Scott has already started digging and branch mining, so we do have some early resources. He actually already brought me a set of iron tools. Look at him. Look at that guy over there flexing with his armor. And the diamond pickaxe. I didn't see that. No, I did not see that. Anyway, we're making progress. I should have a water bucket on me actually, so might as well get this filled in. And then I think we had one slab over there in the chest. Let me go and grab that real quick. That's one of the things I never played around with, this whole waterlogged mechanic thing, because, you know, last vanilla was 1.7.10, there was no waterlogging. I think if I click that as a top slab, that should now be a waterlogged slab. Sure is. Lovely, lovely. Nice. So now we just need to hold the area. It's always a good thing to do. I need to put a border around here, which we're going to do. It's relatively easy to measure this out. You do your 7x7 in the middle. You do your 23x23 around it. And then from the corner, right here of the 7x7, you can go and measure these little farms. They will be 7x7. Guess what? Alright, so we're going to do some more decorating here. And then I think we're going to head out somewhere and see if we can find a village with some crops. That would be the next thing we need. Making my way through the desert. Well, the guy here has a boat. Head. Right, so Mushroom Island is over there, and if we turn around, that's a little bit of a desert right here, and then we found a village already. This is a very nice seed. I like it. How about you?
Yeah, pretty cool.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. That's what I'd say. Are there farms around here? Should be. Oh, look, there's a cow fenced in. It's waiting for us. Hello. Are you the server cow? Did you see that? She just turned around. It's not even looking at me. No, I'm not talking to you anymore. Forget it. I thank you very much for all your efforts, Mr. Farmer, but I'm taking all your crops. You can't have them. But if you're nice,
I found a librarian.
You found a librarian. That's nice. Take his crafting station and go. Then he won't be a librarian anymore.
Okay.
Alright, let's check up here. There's a bed. I'm gonna take that bat, thank you. You don't need that bat. Little planter box, alright. Another bat. We need 4 bats for the farm project. I think you were already working on some, right?
I already made them.
Already made them, alright. Well then, now I have a bat for myself. This is probably the easiest way to get them. You need to get the villagers anyway. Might as well steal their bats while you're at it. Oh yeah, it's the same villagers using the same bats, just in a different location afterwards. Makes sense. So where are we? We have 36 carrots, 20 potatoes, and a little bit more than a stack of wheat seed. That's good. Let's call it a day. What we should do is make some boats and get some villagers in there so we can paddle them home.
Okay.
Good idea. Right, let's get that going. Alright, this is coming together quite nicely. As you can see, we have the farms all decked out. We don't have all the crops in there yet, but the farmers are already working. They're doing their thing. These are the first 3 villages you need to put into these little setups so they can attach to the compost bins over there. Otherwise, well, they're not doing their job if they don't become farmers. So that's already working. These guys are planting like crazy. We had like 10, 15 plants in here, and that's already like 30. That's looking really good. The wheat field is already completely done, I believe. Let's go over here real quick. You also want a fence post on that composter, otherwise the villager jumps up on top and then drops back down, and that, you know what happens to farm land when somebody steps on it the wrong way. We don't want that. Also, a little bit of light is never really bad. If you look at the light levels over here, that's exactly what you need in there. 1 torch in the middle. That's enough. Well, this is, you know, Mushroom Island. We don't really need the light. We're not really worried about spawns or anything. But, you know, let the crops grow, even at nighttime. Pretty good. So that's done. The next thing would be to get another 3 villages, one is already sitting over there waiting, into these little huts. But before we do that, we need to make sure that these are all decked out. And for that, we need some more resources. We need to make some hoppers and hopper minecarts and all that jazz. It's going to be a whole thing. And we're going to do that in a minute. This house in the middle here is also already done. There is a ring, a 3x3 in the middle with sort of a see-through area. We're going to drop a zombie in there. And that will scare the 4 villagers that are going to be sitting in here, making the iron golem spawn. Now in here we have bottom slabs right now. Usually you could do path blocks. I'm not 100% sure if the bottom slabs work, so we will see. And then we have the beds for the villagers. Getting them in here is really easy. Just wait for nighttime, you know, drop them in the courtyard here, wait for nighttime. They're gonna go sleep and then just put the 2 missing blocks in here. And you're done. They're in. They're never gonna come out. Getting the zombie in there, in there? Yes. German, English, whatever. In there, there's a hole in the roof. Let's see. Right here. We just need them to drop in here, so I'm probably just gonna use the old trick, put a trapdoor down and then just have him go in there. If he doesn't want to go by himself, then yeah, you could always use a fishing rod and help. But that's the main thing right now. We're not even starting on the iron farm yet, on the iron golem farm. We're just doing this. Now we need chests and hoppers and get that all set up, so we're gonna go and do a little bit of mining. Look at this iron guy. Oh, very nice. Jack-o'-lanterns. Gonna put those around the outside here just to, you know, break up the monotony? That's a word. Say that 3 times fast. Of these dark oak blocks. And again, just to get some light in here, because it looks pretty cool at night and such. I hope so. We'll see. Also probably want to fit in some of these holes. We have a lot of dirt now, so that's not going to be a big thing. Look at what I found. First one. Well, that's certainly one way to do it. Any more? No, not that I can see. Well, it's mine. Ding! First one, officially. Says it right there. That's pretty much it. It's just one. There's one more than I had before. Alright, it's the next morning, even though it's night, as you can see, probably, yeah. But in real life, it's the next morning. The server is updated to 1.16.1. We have a cat, for some reason. We've also done the odd bit of things, the little chores that need to be done. We should have some iron in here. Yup, last remaining iron, perfect. Mods still seem to be working, you know, looking good. Looking actually quite spiffy. I've also done the rest of the stuff that needs to be done in here. Changed out the light source. Now that there's a full block on top, you don't need the fence really anymore because nobody can get in there. We have bred some of the villagers more or less involuntarily. I mean, it was planned, but they started breeding on their own since they do get food from these guys when they're standing on the side of the fence here. That worked quite nicely. We still need a couple more. We need, in each of these boxes, 1 villager. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then we need the 4 in here, which makes 7. And I think we have, well, 5, because 4 are sleeping and 1 is standing there without a bed. That makes sense. Alright, let's go around. Let's have a look where we are, where we stand, and how we finish this project. Down here was a cave. That is something you need to be aware of. That cave was going underneath the farm, and when iron golems spawn, they check 6 blocks above and below for air spaces, so this needed to be filled in. And again, we had quite a lot of dirt lying around, so that wasn't really that big of an issue. Also made a little encirclement up there so we can get a zombie, hopefully, to follow us up here. Once he's here, I can close that so he can't get out. And then I just need to make sure he falls in there somehow. Yeah, that's going to be a thing on its own. Well, that's the last thing we're going to do. That will immediately enable iron golems spawning. Right, then we have some chests down here. That's why we exchanged these blocks to stairs, so we can actually access them, right? Now we need to put some more things in place. First of all, we need some hoppers. So let's go and make some. I think we need 2, 4, 6, 3 hopper minecarts. That's 9, and 1 hopper over here. That's a 10. Do we even have enough material for that? Don't have enough wood for the chests. Alright, got all the chests. So now we do need 1 bucket of lava. There's a minecart with a chest here. I do need minecarts. Can we transform that into a minecart when we break it? Or do we keep the chest? I don't know anymore. We're gonna find out. Oh, there's rails. Perfect. Oh, let's see. Let's put on a rail. Let's put on the minecart. Break the minecart, and there you go. A chest and a minecart. That's what I remember this doing. Perfect. That didn't change since 1.7, it seems. Alright, so now that we have that, let's go back to our little farm area and let's make what we need to make. No use in hiding, I can see you. Alright, hoppers. All but one, please. There you go. 10 hoppers. Lovely. So let's get this all in place. Over here, this little dirt enclosure, there are some boats in there, so whenever we have enough villagers, I just open that gate and they should come out and get stuck in the boat, at least 2 of them. And then we can take away this little dirt enclosure and move them where they need to go. Which will be over here, where we enclose them again and just wait for them to hop over this stair into here. Which they won't do right now, because that's too steep of a drop. So what we're going to do here is we're going to take a hopper, point it into there, and then we have a little bit of an issue trying to do this. Lovely. You can see by the arrow that is placed correctly, that's one of the data packs that actually shows, or I think it's a resource pack actually, that shows directional hoppers, so you now know that these are connected correctly. That is looking good. So now what we need is a rail over here, a hopper minecart on top. Still haven't made the hopper minecarts, look at me. I need more minecarts. Minecart was that? Oh, look at me. Look at me doing things. And yes, they don't stack. They still don't. Okay. Fine. You. There's 1, 2, and the last one. I'm gonna place you on that rail. Right there. And now we somehow have to break the rail. So let's see if we can reach it from here. Is that a thing? F3 and B for the hitbox. Can I get this from here? Probably not. That would be too easy. There you go. Perfect. You should be in here. Nice. Right, now I just have to fill that back in and do that 2 more times. I can quickly finish this one here. Because all we need to do here is take a hopper and stick it there, right there, into the chest. That's that. There are signs up here to hold back the lava. I'm pressing all the buttons just not the right one, as, well, you're used to that by now probably. There you go. Anybody who steps in there, bad luck, shouldn't have done that. The villagers shouldn't stick in there, right? They're not tall enough. Well, you know what, for now, don't want to lose them. Be right back. Alright then, got 1 villager over here, all boxed in. Let's see if that works. Let's show the hitboxes so I don't hit him. Can't reach that from here. I can. That's my boat, you can't have it. Go in there. You should be able to, it's just 1 step up. Come on, you can do it. I've seen you do it before. You look weird. Let's do it like this. Come on. Move. Put a slab down there if that helps. How about now? Well, that's better. Now you're in. Now you're in. You can't escape. Neither can I. And it's nighttime again, and it's all wonderful. The good thing about nighttime is these 4 guys will automatically go in here because they are looking for the beds, and these are the only ones that can access the beds. So you don't even have to try to coerce them to go in there. They do that on their own. Put down steel doors so they can't open it with a button, so I can go inside and out if I have to. Technically, you can just close this up, doesn't really matter. Glass block to see inside. Put down the lava block again, and now we need to go and grab some water and make ourselves the water flow that we need. Then this should be an infinite spring, so we're just gonna grab those. We're gonna do the same on the other side. One there, one there. Might as well fill them back up, we're gonna need them eventually. And that is not where it's supposed to be. Yeah, that was just me being stupid. This is how it's supposed to be, obviously. So I put in a stone floor here and then put the water on top. Now we're gonna close this off. And make sure you click on the block, not on the wall. You know, waterlogging is a thing. And you want this one, and then we can fill you back up. And that gives you a continuous stream from all directions into that corner over there, which is where the hopper is. And this, technically, should be the only area where an iron golem can spawn, because we have bottom slabs all the way around here. You could also use path blocks. That looks a little bit nicer even, but then again, there's mycelium around here. Try to get grass in here to make path blocks. It's a bit of a nightmare. Same in here, which you can't see because they're all standing here waiting for something to happen. Alright, sure. Form a conga line, do whatever. There are beds in here on top of these blocks on this level. And then wherever there is no bed, we have a bottom slab, same as outside here. So this is now fully functional. All the villagers are in. They're doing their thing. The only thing we need is a zombie, probably. How are you doing? Nothing yet. This guy is hungry. Do something. Let's check the others real quick. See, that guy looks like he might have gotten some. Got some? Oh, yep. It's an interesting combination, though. What are you growing in here that makes bread and potatoes? He might have had bread in his inventory still. That is a thing. Oh, the carrots are coming in. Lovely. So this is working. It's just over there. Don't know. Maybe it doesn't work with wheat. What do I know? It's vanilla. I'm pretty happy to have gotten this far. Alright, there's a forest over there. There's a little bit of a forest over there. I'm going to wait for nighttime. And I'm going to grab something, probably that beetroot, that I can throw at the zombie. Hope that he picks it up. Probably need something better than a beetroot, but if that would work, that that would look pretty hilarious. And then coerce him to come over here, drop him in there, put a slab on top, and then we can make it daytime again, and that should be good. That took a lot longer than expected, and 3 more zombies until that actually worked. Right, close him up. Remove that temporary block for him to not burn up in the sunlight, and then we need to get rid of all of these. Yes, I know, I do have a shovel, who cares? And these guys are in full panic mode. That is perfect. So we should see golems spawning every once in a while. And all I had to do to get this to work is actually remove the blocks I had surrounding the zombie and replace them with slabs. And then likewise on top, there are the blocks, and then I put slabs underneath, just to make sure that this is a 1 high opening and not 1.5 or something. I mean, there's probably not gonna be any villager kids in there or anything like that that could fit through there, but you know, you just don't want to risk it. So that's all I had to do. Now they're all in full panic. They are spawning golems quite fast, look at that. The pushing is mostly working. I may just have to remove the wall here with actual 4 blocks, because it looks like... Yeah, look, you got stuck in that corner right there. Right, that's a thing to be aware of. Well, there's always tweaks we can do, right? It's a starter farm, and it's working quite nicely. I still have no clue why that one guy is not getting his bread. Or his wheat. Well, it should be bread, right? When the farmer is planting wheat, then that guy should get bread. It's the same setup on every corner. It should work. For some reason it doesn't. Maybe this guy isn't accepting it, but he should still try to throw it. Don't know. We'll figure that out one day, maybe, if we're lucky. For now, this is all set and done, and we have a farm going. And look at this. This is actually going quite nicely. I'm liking this. I'm gonna fill this all up. Makes it easier to find your stuff later. And yeah, down the road we may add a sorting system of sorts, or we just leave it as it is. I mean, we're gonna have a bigger iron farm, we're gonna have a bigger crop farm, we're gonna have bigger all the farms. So, yeah, this is just for starters. Everybody who joins the server can come here. I mean, spawn is right over there where that tree is. They can come over here, equip themselves with the necessities of some food and some starter iron, and then just go about their business. And if anybody needs red dye, I mean, there's poppies in here. Look at that, it's working. It's working nicely. I love it. So, also killed a drowned. Can you tell? Thanks everybody for watching. I see you in episode 2 when we're gonna head out, explore the area around a little bit, probably that way over there, around the ocean area there, and see if we can find a place to live. That's the thing. Have a good one. See you next time. Bye bye.